traced constellations on the ceiling of our rented room, talking of rockets, canvas sails, and escaping the earthly gloom. You painted maps on the kitchen table, oceans deep and wide, and I would stand there holding a wrench with nowhere left to hide. From the practical clock ticking, the mortgage due next week, I watched the starlight in your eyes and kept the words I couldn't speak. We were two halves of an equation that refused to balance out. You were the sudden rushing wind, and I was the rooted drought. We loved across a chasm between the clouds and the solid ground. Your language was the infinite, mine was the here and now, safe and sound. And I wish I could trade my two steady feet for wings that understood. But I can't leave the blueprint, even though I know I should. This is the end of our story, not because the love died, but because you maybe needed soaring, and my always needed pause. You used to laugh at my meticulous filing system and my thrift, said I saw every boundary, never embraced the open gift of chaos and of wonder, the sheer unbounded chance. But I was saving us from crashing, trying to slow the dizzy dance. I built a home with 4 strong walls, hoping they would keep you here. But a dreamer doesn't see the structure, they only see the clear, unfettered space beyond it, the horizon's silent call. And I knew the day would come when the walls would simply fall. We loved across a chasm between the clouds and the solid ground. Your language was the infinite, mine was the here and now, safe and sound. And I wish I could trade my two steady feet for wings that understood. But I can't leave the blueprint, even though I know I should. This is the end of our story, not because the love died, but because you maybe needed soaring, and I always needed pause. You asked me once to pack my bags, to leave the safety of the shore, to follow you to where the earth meets sky, and ask for nothing more. And God, my heart said yes. The soul inside me ached to stray, but my mind ran the calculations, and there was simply no way to leave the steady income, the promises I couldn't break, to trade security for a vision's sake, for a leap I couldn't take. You needed a companion, and I could only be your anchor. And anchors by their nature eventually hold people back. By the doorway now, the starlight back inside your eyes. I see the future shining bright beneath those unfamiliar skies. I press my lips against your cheek, a final whispered plea. Don't ever stop looking up, don't ever stop being free. And you just nod, you understand the kind of sorrow that is kind. The love is still a burning star, but our paths were not entwined. I'll stay here and keep the light on, steady, grounded and alone, watching your impossible dream finally take its throne. You chased the maybe, and I stayed with the always. And somewhere in between, our future simply fades. Go on and fly, I'll keep the gravity. That's the promise of a realist, to set the dreamer free.